it's like the kind of Yetzer Hara of Amalek, you know, that it
doubt. Yeah.
pulls and doubts.
By the way, for
Right.
those who don't know, the translation of Hebrew Yetzer Hara is like what's called the evil inclination, but it's like the ego. It's just that I would throw that in
there. And Amalek is basically the people that represent doubt, or its sole purpose is to undermine confidence and faith. It has no other purpose. Basically, they're there to undermine. It's there to undermine, question, doubt, just for the sake of undermining, questioning, and doubt. In other words, even if you answer the question, you don't get any, you don't go anywhere. And ironically, that's actually a sign of you being at a very high level. And so, if you happen to run into those kinds of, that's a very Hasidic notion that, you know, like the Benoni, the guy who's in the middle, that if when davening, he's praying, doubts or things creep into his mind, it's not because he's bad, it's because he's by overcoming it, hating it.
The body or the Yetzer Hara, just because it's so programmed, so to speak, in its ways, it does whatever it can to disturb somebody's focus. So it can bring up or do whatever it needs to, like normal thoughts per se wouldn't bother that high performer. We could say somebody that's davening is high performer, so it has to do whatever it can.
It's got to jump a level. It's got to raise the stakes. And so, but by recognizing that's it's because you're at a higher level, and because that's the process that's for you, then you can kind of embrace it and go, oh wait, I'm not instead of feeling bad, it's like, no, not that I'm doing bad. I have a doubt, I have a worry, oh man, I'm getting a challenge, and by completely negating it and shifting my focus to the right cues, then I can, that's where I beat this, that's where I grow.
That even answers the question earlier when I was asking about how to maintain that high spiritedness even during the day. Because if somebody can realize and become aware of those negative thoughts, or just anything that's trying, the Yetzer Hara trying to take away somebody's focus, whether it's in davening or within the day, and you can become aware of that. Oh, this means I'm doing well. This means I'm doing things properly. That then you can have that immediate or almost immediate shift to where you have those, let's say that despair or despondency, and you can realize, and then just instantly shift and be like enthusiastic within that emotion as it passes.